This is me because oftentimes people say, ah, for shawls. Why do I need to swatch for shawls? I don't even swatch for sweaters. Well, when we talk about swatching, oftentimes we think about needle size, right? So we want to determine the right needle size so that our fabric has the correct tension to make sure that the finished garment fits us. That's what most people associate with swatching. And it's super important to swatch to find out the needle size if you're knitting a garment, because you want to make sure these shoulders are in place. For a shawl, it's not that important. Like if it's 10 centimeter larger or smaller, really, who cares? It will fit you very well. It will still be wearable. So it's not much of a tragedy if your tension is a bit looser or tighter than the one that the designer got. But there are so many other reasons why swatching for shawls is a great idea. And I would like to start with one very obvious one, let's say it like that. I will show you 3 swatches now, and they are exactly the same. Like they are using the same yarns, the same colorways, same needle size, same pattern. The only thing that distinguishes them is the order of the colorways, so color placement really. And so I hope it is visible enough. Let's take a look. So these are 3 little swatches. There is a stripy section and there is a lacy section, and they all use 3 colors. And as I said, the only thing that's different is the placement of the color. And I don't know about you, but I find it really fascinating how different they appear. And this is just a tiny piece of fabric. Imagine the difference on a shawl, like on a big area of fabric. It really changes the character and the appearance of the shawl. So I would like to remind you of the why it is good to swatch for shawls, because this color placement is really deciding about the character of your finished piece. And for example, when we start a new project and we have more than one color, oftentimes we go by gut feeling. No, it's like we don't think about it so much. We just start and do what our feeling tells us. Well, many shawls start with an inner section and then you move outwards, and then in the end you have the border. And usually what we want to highlight in a shawl is the border. It's not like where the tiny cast-on was or this uninteresting middle part. Usually the feature that we show is the border, but that one is knitted last. And I think oftentimes when we start a project and go by gut feeling, we tend to start with our favorite color first because, oh, we're so crazy about that color, so we want to cast on. But that is actually the one that is not that visible. I mean, of course, it depends on the project, right? But oftentimes these shawls that are knit from the center out, we will see some of these as we move on from here. So that is one reason why